Looks good to me. Alright. Okay. Fucking mouse. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Not everything. Let's see if I can see how badly I am at playing this fucking game. I'm not touching it for 5 days. I did. Alright. Alrighty then. Lower the mic. Here we go. Fuck was I doing? Huh. Quest. Okay. The arena's only level 20. Do I want to try and complete the... I feel like it... Might been...
Why would the wound give less water?
Why put guards around the wound?
You can't just take away our water!
The wound gives less water. Our rations adjust.
What's going on?
We know the way of the desert! What's stopping us from taking what we want and
Anyone else want to complain? We're the Desert Clan. We survive with what we have.
Your, commander's not much for hand-holding.
That is not our way. Even less so in her case. Shall we?
Sure. Can't wait.
She's with me.
Draka's not the only one with harsh words for your commander.
The desert has bred survival into our clan's blood. We spit at death and charge into battle. Maybe a little too eagerly. Your reputation has grown since I saw you last. You took down the bulwark, defended the grove, and saved the life of our chief. I'm hoping you've got enough left for one more miracle.
What do you need?
You will find out soon enough.
So, This is the outlander that bested Regala. And now she conspires with the dissident Draka.
Demanding water does not make one a dissident, Yara.
Doesn't make Draka a commander either. You should advise him of that.
Jataka said you needed help.
Did he now?
Aloy has a unique insight into the ways of the Old Ones. She might be able to fix this before it gets out of hand.
Get to the point. What is Jataka talking about?
There is no water.
What do you mean?
I mean the wound in the sand, that which provides the clan with the water we need to survive, is completely dry.
This water source. Jataka said it's somehow related to the Old Ones?
From what we can tell, whatever water we take, it restores on its own. Over time. A few weeks ago, it stopped. I ordered rationing, searched for other viable sources. But everything else nearby is tainted one way or another.
But why the secrecy? Keeping your people in the dark seems to be making things worse.
If the clan knew, my command would be challenged.
There's
Nope.
no water, and you're worrying about keeping your command?
Think what you want. Between the machines, the storms, and Regala's uprising, I'm the only thing keeping this clan from falling apart.
Someone's got an ego.
Draka said your clan won't touch Regala.
Her grudge is with Chief Hakaru, not me. And I plan to keep it that way, so her troops don't turn on my clan. Besides, if she defeats Hakaru, she deserves to rule. That's the way of the tribe.
Draka's people sacrificed a lot to get that water. He thinks you're hoarding it for yourself.
The perfect excuse to challenge my command. Like he's always wanted. Of course, he makes it sound very noble. That he only cares about his thirsty people. But all he really wants is to be in charge. And if he was, he'd face the exact same problem I have. There is simply not enough water to go around.
So how are you going to deal with not having any water?
Ration what little we have. Buy time to fix the wound.
And in the meantime, people die of thirst?
Every corpse weighs on me. That is what it means to be a commander. What matters is that the clan survives, as a whole.
I can't promise anything. But if this wound was built by the Old Ones, I might be able to fix it.
How exactly do you intend to do that?
Just show her the wound, Yara.
Very well. You can tell me when we get there.
I don't like you, Yara. You're
After you.
annoying.
The wound in the sand is this way.
You're one of those people that complains about people because of your action. You're like, I'm not gonna
You're not
explain my,
Oseram.
my
I was born amongst the Nora.
like the last Jedi problem with Admiral Holdo. Like, Admiral Holdo's getting upset at those beneath her that they won't blindly follow her orders. She won't provide them with any explanations. That's not a good leader,
As far
You're
east
like
as the
that.
Northwest.
Yara.
I've heard of your people. They say only those who are exiled leave your lands.
There are exceptions.
What business does a Nora exception have in the West?
Believe it or not, to help people, even the ones who don't want it.
Sounds like a difficult path. This is it. The wound in the sand.
Definitely built by the Old Ones. Focus should show me more. Pipes leading outside the settlement.
What do you see?
A trail.
What are you doing?
Your wound leads underground.
We've tried going down there, but it's too narrow for anyone to reach the bottom. Where are you going?
I think I can lead us to where the water comes from. Or used to.
How?
Doesn't matter.
What matters is that the wound is fixed and my people survive. Lead the way.
That's what I thought, bitch.
Machines.
God, how far is this going? I'm guessing it's going up to the tunneling site. Yeah, it's
Those
going.
flowers. The ground's wet too. The vein must have leaked here. Not enough to be the cause of the missing water, but enough for these plants to grow. We're on the right track.
You see all that from a patch of wet sand? Yep. That mound. It looks like the metal from the wound. We really are following its trail.
As I've been saying.
The desert kills, but it also surprises.
That goes past that ridge. We're gonna have to do some climbing.
Nothing we can't handle, I'm sure.
There's a lot of machines.
And a very dead soldier.
Is it one of yours?
I need to take a closer look.
I need to get rid of the machines first. Follow my lead.
I'm ready to fight!
Shoot your belly, motherfucker. Shit. Shit.
Time to fight!
Just shoot it.
You know him?
That is one of Draka's men. I will cut off that dissident's head and feed it to the vultures if he had anything to do with...
We don't know what happened here yet. And we still have a trail to follow.
Lead the way.
Oh, we got a water.
Water.
Barely a lick's worth. But there are no streams in this area.
Which means
These anchors. That soldier must have used them to get up this cliff.
he must have been going back to Arrowhand when those machines got him.
Maybe he found something up there worth reporting back about.
We'll find out soon enough.
Some green shine. I'll take that.
Perfect.
What?
Keep this green shine for later.
What is this?
The problem. I'm gonna need my focus. That weapon. Looks like Draka's man tried to pry this open, but he didn't know what he was doing. And now the water's not going where it's supposed to.
Sabotage.
Or ignorance. Maybe if I follow that main tape, I'll find something useful. Don't think this is gonna do anything.
What do you need me to do?
Just, stay here. Let me know if anything changes. I'm gonna take a look around.
Swamp Ghost, Jerry. What the fuck are you talking about? It's all the way back from Red Dead 2?
A valve. That might help.
Hey, it stopped leaking.
It looks like that stopped the water flow. Now I just need to find a way to get it to Scalding Spear. That's the same type of machinery we found outside. Only this one's not leaking.
No problem,
Maybe
Jerry. Thanks
can
for
help me
showing up.
switch the water flow. Looks like I can redirect the water with this thing. Maybe that'll bypass the leak.
3D model thingies? Hey, we love them. Love it.
Sounds like the water's switched. Gotta open the valve upstairs. Get that water circulating. Getting up through there.
Shit. Oh.
There. I bet I can use it. The system switched back. Couldn't hold the water pressure. I gotta get up to that valve faster. Sounds like the water's switched. Gotta open the valve upstairs. Get that water circulating. Sounds like that did something.
Aloy, I can hear water in the room again.
Anything leaking?
Not that I can see.
Let's hope that means my plan worked. That should do it.
This will return water to Scolding Spear?
Checking the wound is the only way to be sure.
Draka knew what would happen if the capital was left without water. But he didn't care. All he wanted was to cause a crisis so he could challenge my command.
We don't know that for sure.
Meet me back at the wound when you can. Please. To make sure the water will flow.
I will. Don't do anything rash about Draka.
Only an upstart acts rashly. A commander bides her time.
I still don't like you, Yara.
Hey. The desert was kind to lead you to us.
Oh, now you're being nice to me.
Things are about to get ugly between Draka and Yara. Maybe I can head it off. Glide in.
Killing wildlife. Oh. Keep it moving. Ah!
If what Jataka says is true, Yara and Draka will end up killing a lot more than just each other. There has to be something I can do.
You should see her spear in action.
I see soldiers guarding the wound in the sand. But no Yara. I need to see the wound.
I'm afraid your presence is required in the commander's quarters.
Is everything okay?
The dissident Draka has been apprehended for interfering with the wound.
How did he interfere?
He entered the wound by force, saw that it was empty, except for a slow trickle that began when you fixed the device in the desert. He did not take it well.
Of course he didn't. I'll go meet with them.
You have some nerve.
You're one to talk.
That doesn't sound good.
How could you let this happen?
How did I let this happen? You're the one who sabotaged the wound in the first place. You're lucky we were able to fix it, or your head would already be on a spear.
You call that fixed? It's just a dribble. And it's not my fault. I already told you, Ukta came to me. He said he found something in the desert that might get us water. I had no idea it had anything to do with the wound.
And you expect me to believe that?
Aloy, I came for the water that was owed to us, and when I found out that there is no water, they arrested me.
As I already told you, the water is returning, but slowly. It'll be weeks before the wound is full again. Until then, I will send Arrowhand what I can.
You hid what happened to the wound. How can we believe you now?
Draka.
Fair point.
No, you know what? Enough of this! No more words! Consider that a challenge.
Gather your squads then, and meet us at the Gate of the Vanquished. I have a challenge to prepare for. Leave me.
This will be the end of the clan.
Uh-oh.
I have to stop it. We have to stop it.
Hold on a second. Help me understand. What is this gate?
The doorway to a dead cauldron. A symbol of what the tribe aspires to. The defeat of deranged machines.
Dead. What shut it off?
No one knows. But it is a place of great significance for our clan. Even greater now, since it will mark the onslaught of a massacre.
What do you mean, the end of the clan?
Both sides will take their most loyal squads to the Gate of the Vanquished. Then they'll butcher each other as part of a ritual challenge. But it won't stop there. Whoever wins will try to wipe out the loser's loyalists all over the desert. The fighting could last for months. Those two scabheads are going to doom us all.
Can't you stop them?
I'm a chaplain. I provide counsel. I cannot force them to heed it. Even Chief Hekarro can't intervene. It is a matter for the clan alone.
Well, that sucks.
What makes you think I can help you stop them? I'm not even from this tribe.
They both owe you a debt. You aided them when no one else could. And you've seen into their hearts, just like I have. Misguided in different ways, but no less worthy of the people they protect. Your words might be enough to spear some sense into them.
Yeah, well, they're not exactly good
Yeah,
listeners.
they're not.
And you are no ordinary speaker.
Fair point.
You took down the unyielding bulwark, fought off an assault of Regala's machines. I will go to the Gate of the Vanquished, southwest of here, to stall them. But without you, I'm afraid we'll run out of body bags fast.
A sharp blade to your enemy.
Ooh, I'm 41%. Hold on, let's take a look. We'll reach level 50. Okay. Okay, those are story related. Story related. To kill machine. That'll story. Spend our skill points here. We have fucking 6 points. When did I get? Oh, I must have just gotten. Okay. You know, I got frost. Cool. Wait, is this the fucking? No, that's.
Welcome.
Into the vanquish. Okay. Oh, yes! I fucking knew it. I knew this would be... That spot would be something.
honor of the Tanakh.
Your trade is welcome.
Let's do it.
That's a lot of angry Tenakth. Draka and Yara are already here.
You're their commander. You can You're here.
The hero of the Cool Roots.
Aloy, did you come to witness the challenge?
Does there have to be a challenge?
Oh yeah, there does.
If you persist, all of these squads will join the fights. How many will die here? And how many will die in our villages once the retaliation begins?
There has to be another way.
Listen to what she has to say. You both owe her that much.
Draka, you lost a lot of good people hunting machine hearts to trade for water. You want to lose more now?
But that cost is exactly why I'm doing this. Why I had to send people to find other sources in the first place. I swear to you, I had nothing to do with what happened at the wound. Ukta came to me, said he found underground leaks that might lead to another well, that's all. I didn't tell him to screw it all up and drain the wound.
So stand down so we can all talk about this.
No! No more talking, no more lies. Yara can't be trusted. That's been proven.
I agree.
Yara, do you really need to do this?
He sabotaged the wound. You can't tell me you believe he knew nothing about it. And it was all part of his plan, to force a confrontation. Don't you see? This is what he's wanted all along.
No!
It doesn't matter how many die as long as he gets what he wants. Command of the clan.
He doesn't want that. I don't think.
I'm putting an end to
I
this.
can't remember.
Now!
Is this how you two plan to save your clan? By causing a massacre over who gives the orders? Drop this foolishness and work together.
She's right. Put away your spears.
Okay, I'm
Return
glad
to
they
your
gave me that
homes.
option.
Which means she stays in charge? Forget it.
You see? Replacing me is all he cares about. It's a vendetta. And it has to end here.
For once we agree.
Pick a side, Aloy. Because we're settling this now.
There must be a way to minimize the bloodshed.
The Tenakth never make things easy, do they?
I'm afraid not.
This isn't about Draka conspiring against you, Yara. It's about your people. You lied to them about the wound. You also said their survival is all that matters. Was that a lie too? If it wasn't, then stand down. Give Draka a shot at command.
It was no lie. Which is why I'll never hand over command to the likes of him.
Then fight us. Just us. You want to save lives? Keep your squads out of it.
I've seen how you fight. These soldiers are with me.
Then we stand with Aloy and Draka. Even numbers.
I'll take no joy in fighting either of you. New rules! We're keeping it to just us. Winner takes command.
Oh boy, have I been looking forward to this.
Just another scar!
Oh, he came in. Oh, ooh, ah.
Farewell, soldier!
This is where it ends for you.
I don't know where the bad guys are. He's over there.
It's over.
Well, you gonna make me wait around? You didn't need to do that.
Icaro didn't, and Regala bit him in the ass.
Okay, so... what's the plan? The wound still doesn't have enough water for everyone.
I'll gather the leaders from all the desert villages. We'll figure it out.
For a second there, you sounded like a real commander.
Your confidence is inspiring. Here, take this. My thanks for what you did here today. You didn't have to get involved. I won't forget what you did, Desert Flame.
You know, that's how you lead. You talk to your people. Instead of fucking keeping it hidden.
Your blade be bright.
I'll save the extra stock for later.
In the name of the Ten.
So like, let's save real quick. We're gonna hop down Cauldron.
I'm not getting out the way I came in. There must be an exit somewhere.
That's a come. Has to be part of a quest.
Made it. That was a long climb.
Okay. quest. Let's see here. Probably gonna. I'm gonna do arena though. Check out the arena account.
You up for a game of strike, Data? Okay. But you should know that I've got some. Have you pulled something? It's you, warrior. Outlander. Well, good thing I have a little something cost.
I gotta upgrade any of those.
Divisions of the 10.
Ooh, and by smoke bombs from you?
Use it carefully so you don't stain your fingers.
You shouldn't be
Earned
jumping
any
around.
medals yet, Aloy? What can I do for you, Aloy?
I don't think I have. That's I fucking want that. I need some like shock arrows. Plasma arrows won't hurt either.
Good luck on the hunt.
I was stuck on guard duty.
Well, I guess I should go. Safe travel.
That fight.
Three skills. Once.
The arena is where soldiers are made. Care to give it a try? Let's see how you do against our machines.
Okay. Oh fuck. I thought it ended at expert, but no, of course. What the fuck? I gotta fight Batman? That looks like fucking that's Batman. Robo Batman. Okay. Grimhorn and a Ravager. I think I can do this with you.
Acid ammo could help you.
Alright, acid. Pretty much. That's the easy. Acid ammo. Yeah. Whoa, fuck you. Alright. Why didn't that? Why? Yo, why are we stuck? Yeah, sure, that's what it is. Haha, fuck off. Why did that? Cool. Aloy, pull out the fucking weapon. Sure. Sure. This shit, this stuff, this. I'm gonna surround you with enemies, and you never get enough time to move around or do anything. Yeah, so he's weak. Let me pick up the goddamn cannon, Aloy. Sure, not like I hit roll. I'm aiming right for the eyes, but apparently I can't Aloy the eyes for shit. cool. How does that? How does that miss? Fuck off. Do Scorchers.
You have guts, champ.
Scorchers. Let's see here. Bought a Scorcher yet. We're going to probably How about plus 20?
Better ready yourself.
Level 30. Alright. Actually might be better. What the fuck? Y'all aren't fighting each other. It's not fair. Where'd your friend go? Y'all aren't fighting. I don't like this. I don't know. Where's my... Ran out of time. Fuck off. How do you do this in a minute 20? Yeah, sure. Especially when they don't even fucking fight each other. When you put
Seeing you in the arena always makes
the
for quite a
when the
thrill.
enemy what's the fucking ammo called? my special ammo on this bow here. They should attack the closest creature, not me. Closest creature. They don't fucking do that. Fucking. And these maps, the fucking arena, there's no space to move. I hate the arena so much. There's no space to do anything. You don't have space to fight these creatures. Like, if they gave me room to actually, you know, run around and maneuver, it'd be fine, but I have absolutely no room. The robots are all packed into me, so I never have time to really get away from them. Turn my back and they're already on my ass. Not fun.
If it isn't my favorite customer. You looking for
The locator shows there's another recording in there.
We can't get into it, Aloy. This thing's in the way. Come
I
across
should read
so
that
many of those
contract when I
things,
get
yet
a
we
chance.
still can't unlock it.
That ruin looks a little more intact than some of the others out here. Could be the one that Oseram Delver told me about. Might be worth taking a look inside. An old world relic. How do I get in there to get it?
Let's just go down.
There's a lot of water in here. That's kind of refreshing after wandering around the desert outside.
Guessing this is gonna be the way out.
Looks like there's a drain beyond that grate in the wall.
Alright, puzzle time. See what we're working with here first before doing anything. Not scan it. Okay. this thing.
This crate could come in handy. Water's flowing out of that busted pipe. Water's flowing towards the draining wall.
Maybe a block it?
Whoa. Water's rising fast.
Oh, yeah, big brain.
Is it going to the desert? Where's it coming from?
God, I have such a massive brain. So cool.
Door's locked. Looks like it needs a key module.
Alright, let's see here. Already been here. Get over here. What the fuck? Uh-oh. Shit. I made an oopsie. I made an oopsie. Fixed my oopsie. Oh.
Key module.
How often are we told to not show our emotions in poker? Keep a straight face, avoid showing tells. Macau gaming mogul Kendrick Uston shows us how old tactics are all wrong in his groundbreaking new strategy guide, Beat Smart Poker AI by Playing Dumb. Defeat casino AIs in 5 illogical steps that are simple to learn but hard to detect. Beat the house, crash the system, make a fortune. Now available for all Hollow readers for the low price of only a ridiculous amount of money. Guessing our key module here will open this door up. Open sesame.
Okay, I'm in.
What the fuck am I doing with this? I need to make... Do I need to make the water rise more? I feel like I do. Gotta get up there. Don't see... how to make it better. Bring it like a halfling. I have to get it over here. Will it just float? I just be able to take it with me? Or is it gonna fall straight to the bottom?
Let's see what I can do with this.
Okay, that's what I was hoping it would. But I can't push it, can I? Okay.
Okay, crates. I wonder if they can float.
Ayla, we just solved that. But now, how to... Why couldn't...
Ugh, water in the crates.
Can't... Nope. Shit. Fuck. Oh, wait. Fuck. I'm not saying dive underwater, you fucking idiot. There we go. But now what?
Okay, 2 crates. What to do with them? Need to clear some distance first.
I only need this one. Don't.
Stuck.
Yeah.
Where is going down?
Guessing. Gonna be all I need to do. And just put this crate back.
That should do it.
Yep, big brain.
Now I'm getting somewhere.
I have such a massive brain. Pro gamer. Hey, look. Hey, look, you just literally. Hey, just needed
Here
to
we
reach
are.
behind you, but okay.
Okay, got the relic. Guess I'll hold on to it.
Don't go overboard, Tom, but this is Vegas, baby! Stole Kyle's precious balls right out from under him. The ones he went and shut up about all night. Tit for tat, Kyle. But now the gang wants to just dump them all here? Nah, we've got to think bigger. It's like old Tomcat's got to be the brains of this operation. Golden toucans out. Tom.
Might want to use for it later.
Hey, open this again. I'll get out. I can't get out from here. Alright. Now it is time for Poseidon, though. That actually wasn't a challenging ruin compared to like some of the other ruins that we've had. Feels like. Oh dang. We have to search a massive area. Okay. there any indicators underground we might need to go? Absolutely nothing. Alright. Wonderful. Let's go to this settlement here.
Water's pouring out of the building. What Simon's doing? I better check it out.
Looks like my first guess was perfect. The Tower of Tears. Well, that doesn't sound pleasant.
Someone's been through here. Camping here. Powering on me. I can send it to my stash. Looks like they're...
Yep, I'm gonna. I am right now.
I almost had him.
No.
I was so close. To drowning, maybe. Not to the
Moreland,
embers.
that name's
Moreland, it's over. Well, not for me, it's not. Then you're going to die. Alone. Because we're not
Same.
sticking around
That's
to
how
fish
I'm gonna
out
die.
the corpse.
Alone.
We're through.
So the visionary's fate hung in the balance. Would he choose life or succumb to deadly delusion?
Hello. So, there's an ancient city under the sand.
I am maidenless stuff.
Suddenly
I
a
feel like
Nora
that's
spear
obvious.
maiden appeared.
Yeah, okay.
It's a Saturday night,
Well,
and I'm
you're not typical
playing video
Delvers.
games to 2 viewers.
That's for sure. What's this?
I call it a diving bubble. This is the Mark 1. The Mark 2 was better, but it got stuck halfway down. Air tube snagged.
You went down in that.
Yeah, I hardly expect a layperson to understand.
Because that's pretty smart.
I'm sorry. May I remind you, you got stuck inside and nearly drowned.
It'd have to be portable, though. Machine kneecap, maybe?
Well, you'd need a filter.
Synthetic membrane would do it. With a hose to a compressed
Air capsule, hammer, and tongs.
What is this? What is happening here? Get over here. She's a stranger.
You got a name?
Aloy.
Moreland. Not a stranger anymore.
I like Moreland. I like this guy.
Come on. I got the original schematics over here.
Oh, well, hold on. Just a couple of questions first.
Fair enough. Partner?
Partner?
Don't mind
Someone's
him.
jealous.
What's so important down there that you'd risk your life?
Well...
Moreland, I'm not interested in salvage, okay? Whatever you find below is yours.
Well, all right. Then what if I told you we were delving for the most spectacular treasures ever scribed by man or maid?
I'd say get to the point.
No nonsense. I like it. Behold, an ember.
Looks like a piece of junk.
Well, now, yes, but with a proper spark. These magnificent creations of the old ones paint mesmerizing pictures in the air, and the ruins below us are full of them. A feast for the eyes beyond description.
We're in Las Vegas. I know exactly what
This
they
is
are.
what Gramps promised me.
So these embers project images?
Paintings of light. It's amazing stuff. This one showed the most beautiful woman you've ever seen.
You found a stripper.
Beckoning all to a buffet of lobster and succulent beefs.
Like the fucking Fuck, what do you call
Must have
them?
watched it about 100 times as a
hologram?
child in my old Gramps workshop.
thing?
What happened to it?
Kind of like our neon
Over
lights,
time,
but obviously since this is
they
probably
die
from the
out.
future, they're just holograms instead of just our dancing neon lights. Or
I
whatever.
cried the day that this one's light faltered. But there are many more below. As you'll see, if you get down there like I did and my old Gramps before me.
I like this voice actor. He also kind of sounds familiar, but I have a feeling it's probably a voice actor I've never heard of.
How did your grandfather discover these embers?
He was here 40 odd years ago. He was one of the first to lead a delving party into the West. He discovered the ancient city around us, plumbed the depths of this very structure. He found the hollow underneath and the glowing embers all about. Took as many as he could and brought them home. He always wanted to come back and get more, but, well, he never scraped up the shards. What he really wanted to do was use the embers to put on a show. One unlike the world has ever seen.
Sounds like quite a guy.
He was a true delver and a true showman. And I miss him.
Aw.
But I will do him proud. I will gather the embers and put on a spectacle that would have amazed even him. With your help, of course.
So what exactly happened down there?
It was a delve like no other. A chance to follow my old Gramps' footsteps. Beneath this structure here is an enormous hollow, a dome protected from the sands. We built this elevator here to ensure easy egress and exit. It's quite a contraption, actually, and not so easy to...
Right. Again. What happened?
At the bottom, we beheld the treasure my Gramps first discovered. Painted images in the air of every description. Dancing women, games and coins and promises of jackpots. I don't know what that is, but it's gotta be good.
Let's go gambling. Let's go.
Something went wrong. The images turned nautical. Waves went through them, even fish. Like a strange underwater dream.
Poseidon's dream.
Yes. Well, suddenly there was this terrible rushing sound, and then an explosion of water erupted from the floor.
So water just shot up from the floor and filled the place up?
It was a raging flood unlike anything I've seen. We ran like forge fire and barely made it up the elevator as a wave just crashed beneath us. Shaken, but not stirred, I built the diving bubbles Mark I and Mark II. I tried the descent in each, but I nearly drowned both times. Abaddon's beside himself. He thinks I'm insane. But I can't give up now. I've come too far. And the embers are just barely within my reach.
Well, maybe I can help.
Yeah. Maybe you can.
You guys don't seem like average delvers.
We're not really delvers at all. We're showmen.
Like, performers?
You're Nora, and thus unfamiliar with the arts. We stage spectacles all around the claim. Stemmer tells stories, which I augment with all manner of sounds and fireworks, and Abaddon, he, well...
Complains?
Yeah.
He handles the money, which amounts to about the same thing. When we delve, it's to find gear for my theatrics. Which makes this delve the most important one of all.
How deep is it? Can't I just swim down?
Only if you have gills. You can stack 50 kegs in that shaft.
Leave it to the Oseram to measure something in kegs.
Talking liquid depths, I'd say it's apt.
Apt or not, sounds too deep to hold my breath.
Hence, our new invention.
I'd better get after those parts.
There's a fully intact compressed air capsule in the Mark II, but like I said, it's stuck in the shaft.
If you made it back up alive, I should be able to swim down that far.
All right. As for the other parts, Stemmer scouted a herd due south of here that should have what we need.
I'm on it.
Great. I'll come back when you get the gear. Good hunting.
Okay. Is it? Everything sheet. This guy sell.
Probably get a guest list of 50. So we need at least 3 dozen kegs. Brown ale, maybe. No. For him, scrapper sap.
Are you planning a party?
Budgeting
Rubber Ducky,
for
you're
Moreland's
so
funeral.
fun.
Thanks to you. I was this close.
What got rubber duckies on your mind?
We're gonna move on.
It was so
Leave
random.
all this nonsense behind, and you come along, you spark your wet noodle idea.
It's going to work.
I've heard that.
You make bath time so much fun.
What the fuck? Stop it.
I'm always willing to engage in some commerce.
Ooh. Tempting.
So Moreland was down in this ancient city, and
The 3 of us went down below.
I'm
You?
so curious
I
on how
can
your
delve
mind
too.
works stuff.
right. And then what happened?
What do you think? Water rushed in, we ran. And Moreland built that blasted thing.
Rubber Ducky,
And we
you're
got
the
himself
one.
drowned
You make
twice.
bath time so much fun.
You want the finer details of his stupidity? You go ask him.
Yeah, maybe I don't want to be in your mind. I think I'll pass.
So, how does someone like you end up working for someone like Moreland?
I work with Moreland. We got 3 equal claims in this venture. I saw one of his early shows.
I actually didn't.
When it was just him
Surprising.
and
Well,
his inventions.
I think I probably watched a little
There
bit
was a flame, lights, and shadows.
where I was too
Guides
young
and
to really
gizmos.
remember actually watching it.
Never seen the like.
But like once I got to a point where I can remember
the
my like
man
earliest
is all spectacle. No sense.
watching things.
Bleeds
I don't
shards.
think I watched.
Like, you get the idea. Without me to handle
This is
the
the first
finances,
show I
his
can
dreams
really
would
remember
be sunk.
watching.
More sunk. Wish we were back in the claim. Plenty of normal shows to do without the salvage from this blasted place.
And yet, you're here, in the middle of the desert.
Actually,
for
it's
history.
one of the shows. Karada, I don't know if you
was a
were
good one.
watching this. Do you remember? Were you there for
Sometimes
Clay's ranking
dream has to
Cartoon
die.
Network shows?
This dream of Moreland's.
Is going to get him killed.
Let's say it doesn't. What happens after he gets the salvage down there?
One of the shows that
Then we put on the greatest show the
hasn't,
world's ever
I
seen.
don't think, aged well.
We'll have special
Um,
seating, premium ale, the works.
I watched,
Moreland will do his light.
and that's like the
spectacle
first show I
thing.
can really
Yeah,
remember,
Stemmer,
but I don't know if it's
get their
just
eyes
standing out in my
sparkling
mind
with his
because
tales,
it's
and I'll be selling tickets.
because it was like such like a short-lived show.
It's a nice thought.
I know it wasn't on Cartoon Network. I really can't think of first shows I watched, honestly. My earliest memories keep jumping to, in terms of shows watched, you know, That's So Raven, Ned's Declassified, Drake and Josh, SpongeBob, all those kinds of shows. Ed, Ed, and Eddie. You know, all the stuff from early 2000s. Dude, fucking... Dude, Drake and Josh got beef with each other now. I don't know if anyone's seen that interview with Josh that came out like within the last couple of weeks. I'm gonna be honest. Drake's done some scummy things in the past. I don't support him, but Josh just came off as like a tool, like a complete tool. In that interview, man, he's like, he was like trying to chat himself up. He was like, yeah, I fucking walked over to Drake and like told him, you mess with my wife, I'll fuck you, or some shit like that. That's really how he came across. And it's like, Drake didn't say anything about your wife, broski. I don't know, like I can't remember like how he managed to bring up his wife and all that. Like, Drake never went after his wife. It was just like the fans that did, the obsessed fans that for some reason care about celebrities' lives.
Moreland mentioned you were showman.
What? An Ostrom can't be anything other than a delver, tinker, or drunkard? Okay, sure, we are delvers too, but that is not our main source of income. Mostly, we go town to town, putting on shows.
These shows, what are they? What happens at them?
Tales and spectacle. Moreland's got the technical know-how. Builds all manner of inventions, whirligigs of light and sound, cannons that shoot fire and showers of sparks, and Stemmer
keeps them enthralled with tales of adventure in the smoothest baritone.
Yeah, that.
And you?
I like this group
What do you
here.
think handles the
They're
financials for
fun.
the whole blasted thing? Those two might have the.
I
the
personally
sparks, but
preferred Ned's
do you think
Declassified though
finding
over
their
Drake
way
and
around
Josh.
Shards?
Like, Drake and Josh has some really good moments, but like I think overall as
they
a
don't.
show, I think I probably enjoy Ned's Declassified more.
I'll leave you alone.
Do us a favor.
Yeah, I watched Teen Titans.
Leave us all alone.
I didn't watch it consistently enough though. But like looking back on it, yeah, that show definitely sticks in your mind.
According to Moreland, the herd should be south of here.
The way I got into watching
Eye in the sky. Must be a Cyclops drone. How to get its data?
got to find up here. I got into SpongeBob because of my cousin, one of my cousins visiting from Iowa. And they liked SpongeBob, so they just turned it on, and I was like, oh, what's this? I watched. I'll have to play Elden Ring? Wow, you don't want to stay and hang out stuff? I see how it is. They don't like us.
Have to jump onto that drone.
We experience authentic Hawaiian food and real space dining. Loco Mocha, 100% beef patty, 2 certified natural eggs, gravy over rice, sub chili for $5. Oh, substitute. Wait, what are we substituting though for the chili? What are we swapping out to get chili? Are we swapping out the eggs for the chili? Or are we swapping out the beef patty for the chili? What's getting swapped out? I need to know. Ninth Island combo, Saimeen with house-made noodles, kamaboku, char sui, served with a manapua on the side. I don't know what half of those words meant. Choyu ahi poki, featuring blot bite, printed ahi, upgrade to vat grown for $15. Limited time only, poi malasada, made with taro flown in directly from... I cannot... I'm sorry, anyone from Hawaii.
To get it down.
I don't know where the fuck I'm going. I'm going somewhere. Alright, so the next.
Taking you with me.
You're coming with me, buddy.
Whee! There. Got the...
Ah! Oops. Well, shit. Ooh. You know what? Not an oops. Because I found loot. Not much. Something. Karada, what was your favorite show as a kid? Fuck, what was my favorite show? I don't even know. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Yeah, I fucking do. Yeah, I know what my favorite is. There are a lot. But if we have to see, the problem though is fucking Star Wars: The Clone Wars, that came out when I was in 4th grade. Or was that just the movie? No, or did the movie come out when I was in 3rd grade? I don't know. It came out around 3rd and 4th grade because in 4th grade I wore a Clone Wars Anakin the Skywalker costume from the movie. So no, the movie came out like around 3rd grade, and then I wore the costume in 4th grade, and then the show came out around that time, like 5th grade or something. Because I think the show came out like a year after the movie released. I can't remember. But that came out when I was in elementary school. But it didn't finish. Disney didn't fucking finish the show until... It's been 2 years, right? It was May 2020 that they finished, right? It wasn't May 2021. Hydrate, here you go, stuff. If we count that as a childhood show, no, I think Clone Wars didn't really get super duper good until really season 3, I want to say. Seasons 1 and 2, they're good, but they're not like outstanding. Whereas Avatar: The Last Airbender, season 1's okay, in my opinion, but seasons 2 and 3 are just amazing. Clone Wars builds, gets there towards the end, but it still has a lot of misses. It has some episodes that are pretty weak. Whereas Avatar has maybe one or 2 weak episodes in total.
Well, this is where Moreland said the herd would be. They must have moved on. I need to pick up their trail. Better look for tracks. Grab this green shine off carefully. There. Tracks should lead me to the herd.
Where's the herd going? This one. I don't even know what animal I'm hunting. Avatar or Yu-Gi-Oh? Ooh, I forgot about Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, I was a fan of Yu-Gi-Oh, but like, one of the problem I had as a kid was I was stupid. So like, I never paid attention to days of the week and like what days certain shows would be on. I don't know why. I was just stupid. So like, I couldn't really consistently follow Yu-Gi-Oh, I think it was. I don't know why I did hydrate stuff. I did. But yeah, like a lot of shows, like it was the case with Avatar 2. Now that show I was actually I was able to like keep up with, because Nickelodeon fucking had that on replay all the time. So like that was easy. Stormhawks, I never watched that. Yeah, for me it would be, especially Saturday morning, it was Pokemon. I think even sometimes I even set an alarm to make sure I was up by like 8 o'clock for Pokemon. And then I think Yu-Gi-Oh would be right after it. Oh, another one, Naruto, because Naruto came out when I was a kid. Fucking shit. And that was originally on Cartoon Network. And then fucking Naruto Shippuden, for whatever reason, was on Disney XD here in my area. Why the fuck it went to Disney XD, I don't understand. And that's the case actually now, because Hulu is owned by Disney. So, part 1 of Naruto, OG Naruto, is on Netflix. Naruto Shippuden, that's on fucking Hulu.
Where's the herd? I should have the parts I need.
Wait. Okay.
One hit from a cold water arrow will burst that. Oh, the storm's whipped up a sand spiral. Great.
A sand what? Where? Oh. I was like, is a tornado coming from you? Gonna poke it in the butt. Gonna poke it in the butt. I think I watch what am I following? Oh, do I have to kill the Bellowback? Is that what's happening? Yeah.
It looks like the herd's caught between those sand spirals. Leads me to my village.
Fire. It was the I watched the like the one set in the future, that Batman series. I can't remember what.
One synthetic membrane. Better check the other machines. One of them might have a kneecap I can use.
Give me your kneecaps.
the kneecap. Good. Okay, that takes care of the machine parts. Just gotta grab the compressed air capsule from Moreland's diving bubble.
There were just so many good shows as a kid. Now I feel like there are less. Like in terms of that's okay for kids to watch, I feel like the Dragon Prince is one of the few shows that has good writing for both kids and adults.
Got the compressed air capsule. I should have all the parts to build this thing now. Better get back to Moreland.
What can I do for you, partner?
I've got everything I need to build the
incredible diving mask.
I think diving mask is enough.
I won't quibble.
Stormhawks does look
Workbench is all
familiar
yours.
stuff. Yeah. I can't.
I thought we were finally going to get away from this place.
Well, good thing that.
Okay. Yeah. I'll be able to explore more places. Oh, I'll finally be able to do certain quests. Oh, fuck. Wait. I don't think I need.
Aloy showed. Whoa. There's a marvel. If it works, you'll let me try it? I want to get down there and get those embers.
Assuming I don't drown.
So what are you really looking for down there?
It's hard to explain. Something that caused a malfunction in the apparatus that controls the old city. I think it started the flood.
Well, I thought we started the flood. Like we sprung a trap. I don't know how we were detected. Like I said, the dancing lights around us changed, turned to sea life. There was this flash of red. And the water surging in.
Wait, a flash of red?
A red light. From a spot near the grate on the floor where the water burst through. It was like a beacon.
Or a warning. Thanks. That might help.
I hope it does. And good luck down there.
Okay, time to see if this thing works.
Right. I want to. I want to keep that bow. Right. I don't need that anymore. I have other cross. That. Never use the canister rope. That bolt blast or that. Shredder. I'm never gonna use Shredder Gauntlet though.
So far, so good. I can actually breathe down here.
Oh shit, I completely don't have to worry about oxygen.
Diving mask seems to be holding up. I've never been able to swim this deep before.
It started right here, more than 30 years ago. Back when this casino was still called the Temple. One big bet turned my fate around. But now, fate's dealt its cruelest hand ever to everyone. I have to turn the lights out one final time. And the waters of my adopted home will at last run dry. Well, if a dream has to die, at least I can say goodbye first.
Stanley Chen. What did he do here?
Las Vegas, May 4th, 2060. 20 years ago this week, Stanley Chen broke ground on one of the most ambitious construction projects in American history, even though many Americans didn't want him there. As he struck his spade into the barren soil, the CEO quipped how resentment against Chinese political influence had turned Vegas into a boiling hotbed of nationalistic sentiment, but how his immense fortune had cooled that down, finally, warming Americans to his idea of a new Las Vegas. Who would have believed at the time that he would become one of the most beloved figures of the clawback era? But Stanley Chen has always been one to defy the odds, literally. In 2035, during a meeting with potential investors at the old Temple Hotel, Chen watched in horror as his water filtration startup drowned before his very eyes, realizing too late that his once trusted lawyer had sold critical patent info to the competition. The resulting chain reaction of busted deals wiped him out, leaving him with only $88,000 to his name. You know, I would say that's $88,000. It's 88,000 more times than fuck. But 0 times 88,000 is still 0. That's me. 0. And none of that made sense. I don't know what I was trying to say. Devastated, Chen decided to leave his future to fate. He went to the casino floor and placed all 88K on a roulette wheel. Number 8. Never do that. Do not do that. Don't do what Stanley Chen did. That man was looking for a reason to end his life. It hit. The resulting 37-1 payout netted him nearly $3.2 million. enough to rejuvenate his dreams of starting a successful business. He threw himself back into his work, eternally thankful for his lucky new lease on life. 5 years later, it wasn't Chen that needed saving, but Vegas itself. The hot zone crisis had strangled tourism. Years of ever-increasing heat had dried out the county completely. Water in critical demand everywhere was now too expensive to import. Abandonment seemed to be the only option. City of Lights was about to go dark forever. Stanley Chen could not let that happen. In 5 years of incredible success, he had turned $3.2 million into $200 billion, selling water filtration technology that... Oh. Alright, Stanley Chen. I see you.
Nautical lights. It must be Poseidon's doing.
Something's pinging me. There. All right, so I'm thinking.
Way out. Poseidon's down here somewhere. Gotta find where it's hiding.
I'm thinking we're probably gonna end up like, yeah, we're gonna get rid of the water in here, so that means we're gonna probably end up having a fight then too. Whoa!
Fight that thing underwater. I have to be careful. This place is massive. All of it's encased in a dome. That must be the red light that Norman saw when the water rushed in.
Alert. Critical flooding detected. Automatic drainage controls offline. To execute an emergency purge, manual reset of primary and secondary pump nodes is required. The purge can then be triggered at the pump maintenance station.
If I do this purge and drain all the water, I can fight that big machine on dry ground. Looks like I have to reset a couple of pump nodes first. According to the map, there should be an access point for the first node south of here. Stick to cover. Should be a shock ammo. There's the access point. Should lead me to the pump node. I can't reach the ledge from here. Maybe there's something I can climb to get out.
Aha.
The primer node shut down now. I think the last time I was down here was during the Lumiogran incident. A malfunction led to an overflow of detergent in the pipes. Suds rose from every fountain. As we frantically tried to fix it, I looked up and saw everyone in the lobby chasing bubbles the size of basketballs. Young and old alike. Another magical moment in the impossible city.
Another recording from Stanley Chen. One node down. Better swim back up and find the access point for the second node.
Making sure I don't miss anything.
According to the map, the second node should be on the other side of the dome. Another access point. Should get me to the second node.
Super stealthy.
Just shut down the secondary node. No more water for the fountains. No more shows. No one left to appreciate them anyway. I'll never forget the city's grand reopening. The fountains had been bone dry for years. No one believed they'd ever return. So, as the first plume arced up in the dome, the music swelling, my heart soared right along with it. The city gave me a second chance once. Now it had one, too.
The domes, the water. He was responsible for all of it. Okay, I've taken care of both nodes. Now I just need to activate the emergency purge at the maintenance station.
And let me tell you, it is so nice not having to worry about oxygen now.
According to the map, the maintenance stations should be at the south end of the dome.
Uh-oh. Good crocodile. You're going like that.
There's red light in that tower. Just like at the console I found earlier. That might be the maintenance station. But how to get in? It looks like part of this building collapsed. There might be a way in. Okay, let's see where this leads. I think I'm in the maintenance station now. I just gotta find a console to activate the emergency purge. There should be a console in here.
System shutdown's almost done. The only thing left is to power everything down at the control center. So, I guess this is it. One final walk down the strip, and then it's lights out forever. At least I won't be around to see it destroyed. The Odyssey will be well on its way to Sirius by the time the swarm gets here. Still, my last memory of this place will be empty. A city that's already dead.
Stanley Chen was one of them. The Zenith. But he did so much for this place. He doesn't sound like the others.
I need to read Stanley Chen fucking.
That did it! Okay. Now I can deal with that machine guarding the door on the other end of the dome. And once I get past it, I can get to what's waiting on the other side of the door. Poseidon. I guess the purge didn't get rid of all of the water.
You'll see a reception of the Montgolfier Brothers hot air balloon. This is the second model of the balloon to grace the Las Vegas Strip after the first one was sold to a casino in Shanghai in 2031. The original Montgolfier's balloon took flight in Paris, France in 1783, and it was the first free flight by humans. But the two brave men who jumped aboard weren't the first beings to take to the air. King Louis XVI had insisted on a test flight that sent a sheep, a duck, and a rooster into the skies 3 months earlier than their human.
Purge left these machines behind. I could sneak by them. Over the big one first.
What's this thing?
All machines resistant to purge water.
Fire. Econs. This is the land of the free. How can we be free if we can't even drive our own cars? Smith Richardson Ogler 7. As your lawyer, I must remind you that removing the car's self-drive automation could lead to... The whole point of this case is to return my fine vintage automobile to its original original condition, and that means no robots. Yes, and in our paper, this is a piece of history, American history. From when we made things, do they want all our history to vanish? I'm not sure that the court... Oh, I know what the court will say. It's just a car. Safety must come first. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, it is like that. But that's not what this is about. It's about returning this car to its original, unchained, unbridled American data corrupted. Huh. That's good.
Poseidon is through there. But where did that machine go?
Aloy! It's a miracle!
Was this you? Did you lower the waters?
Yeah, but there's a new problem. That thing's in our way.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult to get the embers with that around.
As the scrappy band of adventurers beheld the beast, they knew what they had to do.
What? Are you crazy? Hush now. She saved our
Oh, I've killed one of these things before.
Okay then. Stay up here and start firing when I engage.
I'd run. I want to run. Oh, isn't this thing at least the last one?
Places, fellas. Get to that overhang.
No, refer to a no shock. No, fuck. Ah!
Okay, better.
You did it!
Hold on, I knocked something else up. Where's that?
Come on, gentlemen, get a move on.
Oh, there's nothing special in the title disc? Dang. Thought there would be. talk to the squad.
Everyone okay?
Little fracas never hurt anyone.
You guys all right?
More than all right. We did it! All the embers we could ever want, and it's all thanks to you.
Very, heartwarming. But maybe we can just, grab what we came here for and get out before any more of those things decide to show up.
Now, shard counter. Nothing wrong with a little reveling. Though we should probably let our flame-haired friend get going. I believe she has business down here, does she not?
Right, of course. You need any help?
I can handle it from here.
Very well. Well, we'll start taking some of the embers upstairs. Holler if you need us.
Thanks.
Down we go. Let's check out the ancient supply bars. I mean, might as well just keep looting. No, we all. Who am I kidding? Cool. See you. From Dominique Prochcombe to Stanley Chen, Marisur, sweet up again. Stanley, I just spoke to our broker. Sweetwater prices will likely increase again this week, meaning it will be very tough to close the budget gap on the second strip project. I think it's time to pull the plug. It's hard to believe that we offer a closed climate system that's 99.9% efficient, but we cannot afford the reservoir we need to start it up. What we did with the fountain and environs just isn't repeatable. Yes. Not with today's prices. Sorry, I know you'll be disappointed, Dom.
Poseidon should be somewhere beyond this door. Time to bring it home. Okay. Poseidon should be hiding in some kind of processor. I need to find a console to gain access to it.
I can't do it. I can't give up on this place. I'm leaving everything on standby. The system's equipped for runs for decades, if not hundreds of years. It's a long shot. But maybe someday, against all odds, someone will find this place again. Marvel at its lights and wonders. Discover a fortune and boundless opportunity. Make it their own dream. After all, if the city can give me a second chance, if water can flow in a wasteland, anything's possible.
He was right.
Hidden in the AC codes. Someone must have inserted it via thermostat interface. Pretty funny, actually. You know that hollow ad for the Crave Men review over at the vodka? Well, their loincloths disappeared. Went on for almost an hour before we shut it down. Chuckles aside, we can't let it happen again. I've been over the environmental and hollow systems, and they look okay. On your shift, have a look at the water infiltration code. Need to think what might happen if those systems were compromised. It'd be a lot worse than a few naked Neanderthals in the street.
I'm here to bring you home, Poseidon. To Gaia.
Aw, Poseidon.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Poseidon's subordinate function to original code.
back to Gaia.
System reboot initiated.
Looks like taking Poseidon triggered a restart of the city's power system.
We're level 3. And
Moreland and crew must have headed back up top. All the embers they could carry, I bet.
down. Doesn't look like any. And that's beautiful in its own like light. A bit too bright for me, but you know, feel pretty.
An elevator. Moreland must have built this before the place flooded. Might still work. Be nice not to have to climb back up.
Whatever she did, it must have powered up the whole city.
Yo.
Oh, the show my old Gramps always wanted.
There's another.
Just like in Bilbo's
As
party
Dream realized,
from Fellowship.
His old
Kinda.
Gramps'
Except
legacy
it didn't
ensured, our hero beheld the sea of desert lights and wept at his good fortune.
When I saw the embers as a child, I never dreamed they could be like this. Thank you, Aloy. Well, did you find what you were looking for?
I did. And now I have to move on.
Oh. Oh. Come back when you can. I got big plans for this place.
I thought you wanted to put on shows with the Emperors back in the claim.
Oh, no. This is the show. Oh, can you imagine? Folks from all over the land coming to take it all in. Plus some food and a nice place to stay.
Not to mention a variety of entertainment venues.
Don't forget, games of chance. Plenty of shards to be had there for certain.
Gambling!
A new dream, huh? I hope you make it happen.
Clay,
Goodbye.
you're really dope.
This delve is a story for the ages. All thanks to you.
If Moreland and crew's gonna stay, maybe I should come back and check on them later. For now, I need to get Poseidon back to Gaia. But I might want to find that Oseram camp first. See if Talana made it. And with my new diving mask, I can swim as deep as I need to. Like at those deep water sites I found earlier.
Anna. Oh yeah. No, that's level 25. I wanna return. Clay, have you finally had good Wendy's? I don't think I was able to hear the final review. So gotta get back to base. I think you just need to come to the Wendy's in my area, Clay. They've never done me wrong. One even hooked me up and some friends with some food one time. We were trying to just get like, can't remember what we were trying to get, but like the way we had said it would have cost us more money. But the guy that was like at cash register, he fucking hooked us up. He was like, no, here's how you're gonna do it so you guys can save some money. I think he ended up saving us like $10 because of the way he did it. So fucking loved it. I don't think he works at that Wendy's anymore, but I don't know where he went. Miss that guy every day though, cause damn, saved us some money. The Wendy's in my area never done me wrong, never. But I also usually just keep it simple and just go for the 4 for 4. Swap out the drink in the 4 for 4 with a Frosty.
I see you, champion. Sit.
That's how I do it.
If you're ever in need of a quick refuge, there's an ancient tunnel north of here that machines tend to avoid. I scouted it many times trying to find a way further in, but the way is blocked. Whatever the 10 had in there, they kept it locked away.
Thanks for letting me know.
Yeah, the Baconator is the way to go. Dry urine. Fuck. But Clay, all right. This is how far we've gone so far, Clay. With, I think we're over 30 hours. I think we're closer to 40 hours. We still have like roughly half to go. She's thick.
Ancient tunnel, huh? Might be a good idea to take a look around if I'm in the area. Well, only a matter of time.
$70 because it's a first-person PS5, first-party PS5.
Anybody seen one of my machine strike pieces around?
Why don't you check the cache? Maybe you left it there when you dropped off all that ale.
Oh. Hope it didn't get stained.
Ooh. Yeah, nope, can't. Need to kill more scrappers. Wide maws. Oh, I gotta shoot off their tusk. Really also gotta hunt down some plowhorns.
Where have I seen this?
Aloy, you found another one of Gaia's sub-functions?
2 down, 1 to go.
I'm glad her healing can continue.
Are you guys training with Erend as well?
If you count trying to stick a spear in his gut as training, then yes.
Are you serious?
Of course not.
Good.
I was going for a couple of broken bones. He called the Utaru leaf grazers. Laughed at the idea of us simple farmers being formidable fighters. Before I knew it, he and I were battling it out in the common room. The man is slow, but he can throw a hammer around. Don't look so worried. We're evenly matched. For now. Next time he's going down like a load of boar dump.
Just try not to kill each other.
Injuring his pride should be good enough.
Found anything else combing through that data?
Varl and I have been looking into the animals of the old world. Apparently there used to be thousands more species roaming around than there are today. Can you imagine that? I'd give anything to see them.
And before that,
even as
millions of
holograms.
species used to roam
Though I know that
the world,
without Artemis
and then
or Apollo, that may prove
us
difficult.
humans, a virus, destroyed
At
them
least
all.
I can find comfort in knowing Gaia used many of them as inspiration for her machines. Her memory honors them.
I better get going.
Right. You've got that sub-function to deliver.
But what's nice about now, we have our fucking water mask. I can fucking explore
Hey, look
more.
who's back? You find what you're looking for?
I did. 1 step closer to taking the fight to the zeniths.
Can't wait.
You still sifting through loads of data?
Yeah, it's interesting. There's lots of words. I thought maybe I could try finding things with more, pictures in it. Not much luck there, but I did find out about these holofilms.
Oh no.
Like images put together to tell a story. They were made to look like they were the real thing. The Oseram like shows. I bet they pay a lot of
Aaron
shards
is
for
gonna
those
end
holos.
up going to the wrong side of the HoloNet. I'm calling it. I'm calling
How
it.
are things going around here?
Hey, you
Aaron's
tell
gonna
me.
find the not
Varl's new
not safe
girlfriend
for
tried to
work
kill
stuff.
me earlier.
So I hear.
I made one joke about how they, eat grass a lot. How does anyone fight with nothing but tree leaves in their stomach anyway?
From the looks of it, the Utaru.
Yeah, well, I wasn't expecting it to be that fast.
Just try not to get hurt.
Aaron.
I see you've got strike set up. Mind if I have a go at it?
Really? Sure. Let's do it.
All right, let's see how a random board.
Into the forge we go.
Right, I'll match you with a scrapper. Putting a long leg there, I'll put a scrapper. Guide here. Wide maw there. And burrower.
Time to make a move. I'm done. Okay, I could do this. Your turn. Let's see. All yours.
Okay, I'm gonna do damage. Okay. Marker. Move there. Fuck. No.
What should I do?
Yep. Damn it.
There we go.
Motherfucker.
There it goes. My turn. Let's see what you got. That one's a goner. Taking a big risk there, Humphrey. Time to make a move. You're up.
Oh, why would you do that?
Off the board they go. Looks like you got me. Not that
There we
I'm
go.
surprised. Always good to take your mind off things for a while, huh?
I better get going.
All right. I'll be here if you need me.
Defeated Arena. What?
Yeah? Would you?
Actually, maybe
Just say the word.
I should go.
Yeah, come back if you...
There it is. Aloy, what can I do for you?
Are you guys training with Erend as well?
If you count trying to...
I've been...
Of course not.
Good.
I was going for... He laughed at the idea. Before I knew it, he and I were... The man is slow. Don't look so worried. Next time he's going down like...
Just try not to...
Injuring his...
I need to get going.
I shall carry on.
Weird.
Door's locked. Maybe Gaia will be able to get it open later. It was pretty weird talking to Beta, seeing someone who looks like me. Even though it seems like she doesn't act anything like me. Or Elizabeth, for that matter. When I met Hekarro, I figured he was just another bloodthirsty warlord. But Fashav was right. Hekarro wants peace. It won't be easy. But with his new marshals, maybe his vision has a chance.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
Welcome back, Aloy. I see you have recovered Poseidon.
There. Let's see what we got.
I like this one.
That one's okay.
Aloy, can you come downstairs? Beta has something you need to hear.
Okay. I'll be right down.
Aloy, I have managed to unlock additional rooms within the facility.
Got it. Hey, Gaia. Me again.
Welcome back, Aloy. Where shall we resume?
When I dove down into Vegas, I found data about the man who built the dome over the city. Stanley Chen. It turns out he was a member of Far Zenith. But if he loved Vegas so much, why did he abandon it? Why not try to save it?
The Zeniths, at their core, have proven to be exceptional survivalists. Faced with overwhelming odds of extinction, they chose to flee.
Even still, what he achieved. Water to the wasteland, an entire city brought back to life. 1,000 years later, the whole place was still on standby, just waiting for someone to come along and wake it up. So there's a few people here now, and they're learning. All about you, the ancient world. Almost like what was supposed to happen before Apollo was purged.
Yes. While the loss of the Apollo database was catastrophic, there is still much that can be gleaned from the data you have uncovered. For instance, Varl has been reviewing the last recorded entries from those who perished during the Pharaoh Plague. Hearing their hopes and fears made him quite somber.
Anything I should be worried about?
I do not believe so. I have elected not to intervene, to allow him to process this on his own terms.
Were you able to make use of Poseidon?
Yes. Many rivers, streams, and lakes associated with the regional watershed have been detoxified. As a result, red algae growth levels have seen a marked decline. According to my data, however, it appears a localized occurrence of red algae continues to persist near the coast.
Maybe I'll look into it when I can. So Poseidon spent the last 20 years hiding out in Las Vegas. From the data I found, it seems the city had an advanced water reclamation system. Is that why Poseidon went there?
Most likely. In an effort to protect itself, Poseidon sought out a safe harbor where it could access water supply functions. There, buried and encased in a protective dome, it could guard against any threats.
Like 3 Oseram showmen?
I suspect that was not the first time it felt the need to repel trespassers.
I'll be off.
Farewell, for now.
$5 points to spend.
Looks like Gaia was able to unlock that door. There's a lot of equipment in here. Gaia? What was all this for?
This room was designed for management of the facility's vast seed banks. From here, Control Center operatives would have monitored new crop rotations into the automated farmlands, now known as Plainsong.
I see.
I've been tackling the design of the Ag Lab. Place is gonna have a lot of seed stock to work with. My favorite? Sample 626. Calotropis gigantea. The crown flower. We used to have one in our backyard. Butterflies always fluttering around. Every morning, August would run out there to check under the leaves. See if any caterpillars turned into chrysalises. Now, I'd like to imagine that the future will be filled with them.
Console. There are still thousands of plant samples stored deep below the facility. I could ask Gaia about them the next time I talk to her. Looks like some of the holograms are working now.
I have repurposed the displays to track Regala's activity in the region.
A useful war map.
Hey.
Aloy, I hope all is well enough under the circumstances.
I'm holding up.
Good.
You said you were training with the Focus?
That's right. I've been watching holograms of your first fight with the Zenith Spectres. They are faster and more agile than any machines I've faced before. How many do the Zeniths have?
I'm not sure. Probably a lot.
I would not wish to face them en masse.
I'm with you there. Must be strange, seeing everything through a Focus now.
I can see machines like never before. Their strengths and weaknesses simply reveal themselves to me. To think that such a tiny object might be the most powerful weapon I've ever possessed.
Getting Ether out of the Grove made for quite a spectacle.
One that showed the entire tribe that Hekarro's mission for peace is the correct path, for it is now blessed by the Ten themselves.
Anything else you've been looking at with that Focus?
Gaia showed me the knowledge you recovered out in the desert. I am no chaplain, but I'd be curious to test if something I read is true.
What is it?
The Old Ones believed one could hear the great waters, even in the middle of the desert, if you carried the carcass of a water animal with you. They called them seashells.
That sounds kind of gross.
I love it.
I heard my friend Talana came by the base. Did you get a chance to meet her?
Briefly. A bold woman going into Tenakth territory with that Karja armor of hers. She'll be lucky if my people don't shoot her on sight.
She'll be careful. She's just looking for someone who might need her help.
Whoever it is, they better be worth dying for.
Have you had a chance to speak with Vorl?
Briefly. He fought well against Regalla's troops at Barren Light. Are all Nora as skilled as the two of you?
I'm not exactly one of them. But anyway, the Nora can hold their own. They managed to push the Karja from their lands.
I thought my tribe was the only one to have done that. Impressive.
Does it still hurt?
It comes and goes. I try not to think about it, but its absence is always present for me. It's difficult to explain.
I can't claim to understand. Only empathize.
Then you have my thanks.
I should get going.
Back to my training, then.
There was some.
Where's that music the Oseram plays?
I want to talk to Gaia about seeds.
Welcome back.
Hey, Gaia.
So I see.
I found some data in one of the rooms you unlocked. It mentioned that there are still functional seed banks beneath this facility. Why is it there?
My predecessor was tasked with reconstituting the biosphere with primary and secondary plant species. Had everything gone according to plan, humans would have eventually been able to introduce tertiary species, including new crops.
Can we access them now?
Unfortunately, it will have to wait. I require control over the machines in order to access and distribute the preserved seed stock.
And for that we need Hephaestus. It's something to look into later then. I should be going.
Goodbye, Aloy.
Alright, time to talk to Beta.
I don't think that door had power before, but looks like it's malfunctioning.
Open sesame.
Looks like some kind of maintenance space. I wonder where this leads. Power cells? Huh. That did it.
Aloy? A bunch of lights just turned on up here? Was that you?
Oh. Huh. Yeah, I guess it was.
Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
She found that recording from the data on your focus.
First ever thing
She's
I
been
found.
watching it a lot.
Back in Zero.
I think it helps calm her.
You know, I used to watch this a lot too. Whenever I wanted to take my mind off things.
Daddy sure does love his little big...
But there's something you need to tell me?
While you were gone, I came down here to check on her. Then we started talking. Right, Beta? She's been thinking about how to capture Hephaestus, studying the data Gaia gave her. But we started talking about some other stuff. You know, just getting to know each other, right? And then she told me that one of the Zeniths might be different from the others.
Tilda. You saw her at the Hades Proving Lab.
Go on.
On the way to Earth, the Zeniths never showed their faces. My servitor caretaker referred to them as my benefactors, and promised I'd meet them someday, when I had learned enough.
And then?
One day, a data channel opened in my training interface. In it, Tilda was waiting for me, in a virtual replica of a house on a cliff, overlooking the ocean. It was beautiful. She showed me paintings, books, media files. We met there in secret many times. But a few months later, it stopped.
Can you tell us why, Beta?
I found some data about Tilda at the Hades Proving Lab. I think she was the liaison between Far Zenith and Zero Dawn. She knew Elizabeth Sobek, that's for sure.
Maybe that's why she reached out to you?
What else can you tell us about Tilda?
She liked to talk about her paintings.
What about herself? Did she ever talk about her life on Earth, how she joined the Zeniths, something like that?
She never said much about herself, and she hated it when I asked too many questions. But I think, back on Earth, she was an expert programmer, given that she built a data channel the other Zeniths couldn't detect.
Is there anything else about her that we might be able to use to our advantage?
She was the first real person who ever bothered to speak to me. I wasn't really assessing her for strengths and weaknesses.
You said that Tilda reached out to you using a data channel?
It appeared in my training interface as another assignment. When I opened it, there were a series of intermittent glitches. I realized they formed a transpositional cipher. Instructions on how to open up a new virtual space. When I entered it, my training interface disappeared. Instead of the usual holographic teachers and files, I was in a perfect recreation of her home.
And you're sure the other Zeniths never knew about it?
To them, it looked like I was still in training. Toiling away. Alone.
So this secret virtual space looked like a house with an ocean view?
I could see whitecaps and hear waves crashing on rocks below. And there were gulls crying outside. Inside, Tilda had frames that showed off her favorite paintings, changing at intervals to match the light. There was an armchair she liked. She'd sit there and gaze outside while I looked through her things. We spent hours in that house. I never wanted to leave.
You said Tilda showed you paintings and let you access media files?
Every time we met, she showed me a new painting. I think she was Dutch. All of her favorite pieces were from their golden age in the 1600s. Portraits, allegories, ships at sea. She had so many.
They didn't interest you?
I liked her media portal. It had so much more than my training interface. Clips, shows, holos. My favorite was this one called Second Time Around, about a family whose kid comes back after disappearing during the Hot Zone crisis.
Right, but did this portal have anything about the Zeniths themselves? Anything we could use? No. Any information about them was redacted. So Tilda set up a secret virtual space where she could talk to you, a house on a cliff. Then later, she cut you off. But other than the fact that Tilda knew Elizabeth, you don't know why she did those things?
I don't! Okay? I thought of every possible reason that would make her leave, but whatever I did wrong, I don't know what it is. When I finally met the others, she ignored me. Acted like the data channel never existed. None of this even matters. Tilda's the same as the others. It won't help us defeat them.
Okay. Let's leave it at that then.
What's wrong?
I'm trying, Varl. But she is tough to take. I'm out there in the wilds, risking my life every day, and all she can do is hide in there and tell us how hopeless it all is. I'm sorry she's had a rough time, but she is really not helping right now.
You always seem to be on top of everything, so I sometimes forget about what you've been through. I mean, it wasn't that long ago you were so banged up you couldn't even walk. About that. When I pulled you out of the water back near the proving lab, you were muttering Rost's name. You never talk about him. But he raised you, trained you.
We gonna get therapy?
You must miss him a lot.
Of course I do. But I don't have time to think about that now. I need to get back out there.
Okay. I'll keep working with Beta. Gaia says she knows a lot about Zero Dawn. And maybe she just needs some time to adjust, and then she can help us with Hephaestus.
Sure. But I won't hold my breath.
I want to find... this other... power station.
Why is this door locked now?
Beta requested the use of that room as her personal space. I have locked it at her request.
Okay.
I won't be able to bring it.
I think I should take this upstairs. I think I should take this upstairs.
Down here somewhere then.
I know. It makes you want to punch something. More like someone. You're the one that helped me find it.
Alright, let's hit campfire. Save. And pick up another rumor.
Sit with me, Outlander. I've got something to tell you. Be careful if you're traveling southwest, Champion. Rebels have set up camp in the hills. I'm sure they'd be more than happy to dig your grave.
Thanks for the warning. Sounds like the Tenakth could use a hand dealing with these rebels.
Alright. 33 hours. 36 and a half. Alright. Made some good progress. Oh, really didn't. I think we did 2 quests? 3? We did a side quest, a ruin, and then the main quest. 3 things. Did 3 things. Oh, and I did one of the arena things. Since there's only one of us, not gonna raid anyone. Thanks for I don't think I'll be able to be live tomorrow. I'm going grandparents tomorrow night for dinner. Probably won't be home until like 9. So they're streaming tomorrow, but because it is spring break for where I work, I won't have to worry about working for this next week. So it means there will most likely be a stream Monday night. Yeah. Got nothing else to say. You guys have a good rest of your night. You most likely Monday. I have no time tomorrow. Peace.